Mr. President, as the chairman of House Committee on Works, our committee oversights development in the road sector of our economy and matters arising and incidental thereto. Because of this, we have a legislative oversight intelligence gathering network. And the report we just received indicates that the moment Mr. President performed the groundbreaking ceremony today, that there is going to be simultaneous multiple explosions of deep-seated joy and jubilation. From Onolememen market to Ariala market in Aba. From Alaba International Market to Ladipo Market in Lagos. From Apo Mechanic Village to Sabongari Market in Kano. And from Asaba International Market to Sawari Market in Bayelsa. Mr. President, the reverberations of this jubilation will be so enormous and thunderous that it will awaken the spirit of this great Zik of Africa, who lies there in his eternal place of rest, to join in this celebration. Knowing the great Zik, he would be looking at us in his exuberant and expansive mannerisms and declare that this is mission accomplished. Because 50 years after he had built the first bridge, a bridge that was built not just to create a way for interaction and exchange of handshake and fraternal embrace amongst Nigerians across the Niger, but also to oil the way of national industry and economy. That another President, Azikiwe Ebele Jonathan, has come to establish a second bridge that will keep this vision alive. Mr. President, we thank you for this. We thank you for this. Mr. President, as a committee, we have done an evaluation of the packaging of this PPP model. We have come to endorse it because we believe that all the critical stakeholders have committed and resolved to put on the table all the resources that are required to ensure that this bridge is delivered on time. The strong unwavering political will is brought on the table by Mr. President. Uninterrupted funding required for this project is also brought in by the Sovereign Investment Authority. Engineering competencies and project development expertise is brought in by Julius Belgium. Effective project coordination and administration is brought in by the indefatigable Minister of Works, Architect Mike Onolememen. And I do believe that from time to time, if there is need for intervention, the coordinating Minister of Finance will always be there to bring the financial intervention that is required. For this purpose, the National Assembly Committee on Works, House of Representatives Committee of Works, we shall be bringing in technology-driven oversight requirement. And I am putting JB on notice that even though we do not doubt their reputation for quality work, but we have acquired a new machine which we are going to subject all the components of the bridge profile to integrity test. And if at any point in time we find out that there is any deficiency, we shall not hesitate to insist that they deliver according to specification. We do this because we believe that in PPP arrangement, especially where you have BOT, build, operate and transfer, that the most critical ingredients will be at the point of transfer. You have to value to determine the assets value. So at the time they are going to transfer this bridge to us, the next 25 years, Nigerian people should be able to take back a bridge that is as good as new. Mr. President, our committee has gone towards all the states of the Federation, and we can report that the feelings we get from our people is that the monumental transformation that has taken place in the road sector in the past 3 years It's so reassuring to our people.